channel. I'm Mary NB Dalagit, your future educator. Today we're going to learn about the inverse trigonometric function, and without further ado, let's get started.
The inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions do opposite of the regular trig functions. For example, inverse sine does the opposite of the sine, inverse cosine does the opposite of the cosine, inverse tangent does the opposite of a tangent. We can use the corresponding inverse trig functions to find an angle in a right triangle. So the focus of this discussion is finding an angle in a right triangle. Here's an example of a right triangle. A right triangle is a triangle with one right angle, one angle equal to 90 degrees. And before we proceed for the example, let us identify first the three sides of a right triangle: the adjacent, opposite, and hypotenuse. Adjacent side is the side next to the angle in question. Opposite side is the one across to the angle in question. Hypotenuse side is the longest side. We can label it like this. And here's the example problem. Given triangle KIP, find the measurement of angle I. Before we can answer the problem, we need to define the SOHCAHTOA. It is important in solving trig functions. SO stands for sine equal to opposite over hypotenuse. CA stands for cosine equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and TOA stands for tan equal to opposite over adjacent. In the problem, we are given the opposite and the hypotenuse side lengths, so we can use inverse sine to find the angle in a right triangle. Solution. The measurement of angle I is equals to inverse sine opposite over hypotenuse. The measurement of angle I is equals to inverse sine 8 over 10. Let us use calculator to solve this one. Based on the result, let us use 2 decimal places. Therefore, the measurement of angle I is approximately at 53.13 degrees. And now let us use the inverse trigonometric functions in a real-world application. Problem. A tower 28.4 feet high must be secured with a guy wire anchored 5 feet from the base of the tower. What angle will the guy wire make with the ground? Previously, we learned about the SOHCAHTOA, so now we can already determine what function we should use. In the problem, we are given the opposite and adjacent side, so we can use the inverse tangent to find the angle a guy wire make with the ground. Solution. The measurement of angle of data is equals to inverse tangent opposite over adjacent. The measurement of angle of data is equals to inverse tangent 28.4 over 5. Let us use calculator to solve this one. Based on the result, let us use 2 decimal places. Therefore, the measurement of a guy wire make with the ground is approximately at 80.02 degrees.